Good morning everyone, welcome back to our daily videos. Today we're going to be working on 3 different exercises. The first one's going to be jumping over cones. The second exercise is going to be some basketball skills, starting at simple level and working our way up to something a little bit more trickier. And the third exercise is going to be bouncing balls off of items that are within your house. Good luck! Today we're going to be doing some jumping. I've got 2 sets of cones here. I'm just going to use one for the first exercise. So if you put your feet next to the cones and practice bending your knees and bouncing up and over, keep your body weight in the middle of the cones or whatever you're jumping over. I'm going to make this a little bit more tricky by bouncing over each side and getting balance on your leg. If you're really good at this, then you can move to a longer distance. So I'm going to try jumping over both sets now. So this one, I'm now going to bounce, and my body weight needs to be in the middle of this exercise. So each time, my body weight is in the middle. And again, if we move on to the bouncing on one leg, same thing, try and get some good balance on each side. Hope you enjoyed the bouncing warm-up. We're now going to move on to basketball skills, starting with level 1, which is going to be small bounces. So we need to crouch down, and we're going to use our fingers to push the ball on the floor. So we're going to keep over the top of the ball and look to push the ball down on the floor. Maybe just use one hand on both sides or both. Level 2 is going to be rising up and down. So we're going to do the same small bounces, but we're going to look to rise up and down as we bounce. So start low on the ground again and practice bouncing, either using one hand or using both, and then practice rising up and back down for the same exercise. Keep your eye on the ball, try and keep the bounces similar as you move up and you move down. Level 3 is hand passes. So we're going to have wide arms and we're going to look to throw the ball to the other hand. Keep your eye on the ball all the time, try and catch it with all of your fingers. If you can't do this one, try and catch it using your arm. So throw the ball across, put your hand over the ball and catch it using your arm and your shoulder. That'll be a good way of trying to catch the ball, but if you can do it, push the ball across and let's keep your eye on it. Maybe try and move it a bit quicker if you've got it going. Level 4, we're going to try different numbers of bounces on both sides of your body. So we're going to start with the 1-1. So 1-1 is 1 on one side and 1 on the other. 1, 1, 1, 1. We're going to move to the 2-1 now. So 2 on one side and 1 on the other. 1, 2, 1. If you completed that, you could try something a little bit trickier, maybe the 3 and the 2. So 3 on this side and 2 on the other. Also, you could try the 4-1, which is 4 on one side, and then 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. The next one we could try is under your legs. So if you're holding the ball in your right hand, you've got to bounce it where your left foot was. So something like this, bounce and catch on the other side. If you've got it in your left hand, you need to bounce it where your right foot was. So lift it up and bounce on the other side. You should be able to get a good motion going on this one, trying to move the ball and bounce it where your opposite foot was. If you're successful at that one, you could try and put together some combinations. So we could try 1 bounce, then 2, then 3, and move on to the highest number you can. So there's 1, and we'll move on to 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. And moving on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which number can you get to? And finally, for a bit of fun, we could go back to our small bouncing position, which is on the floor. And when you've got a rhythm going, you can try and lift your head and shut your eyes and keep the motion going. So I've now shut my eyes and feeling for the ball. I'm looking to see how many blind bounces I can do. For this game, you need a tennis ball and you need to find different objects around your house that you can bounce the tennis ball off of. Try and find some that are flat and try and find some that are going to be a little bit trickier. Set yourself a number of how many bounces you're going to do. I'm going to do 10 and then move on to the next object. Good luck. Sporting equipment first. Tennis racket. Cricket bat. Basketball. Cone. Household items. Bucket lid. Shoe. Rubber duck. Cardboard box. Suitcase. Garden chair. Wooden spoon. Watering can. Your brother or sister's favourite soft toy. And finally, the front and back of a book. I hope you enjoyed our daily video. I wonder which household items you use to bounce the ball off of. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. See you then.